how many number of blocks available within this string. S1, observe this one, what I am doing, observe here. Because of s dot trim, what trim method is doing? Returning the string object. I am holding that string object by using s1 variable, observe here. So s1 will refer this object, okay. S1 will refer this object. Now S1 data is what? Anil. It is printing what? Anil. And what is S data? Come here. 3 spaces Anil followed by 3 spaces. So it's difficult to us to get to differentiate the output. So what I'm going to do is I'm using what? Length method, okay. I'm using length method because both the variables type is what? A string. So I know that within the old string the data is what? I mean the length value is what? 10. Here it is what? 4. Because observe here, you are having 3 spaces at end and 3 spaces at beginning. Even spaces will be considered as, observe, spaces will be considered as what? Data. But of course spaces at beginning, at ending, meaningless, okay. Observe here, it's meaningless. Now come, observe here, you will get the output as what? 10, 4. Let me put this one within public static void main method. Let it be class A, okay. Now observe here, let's compile this piece of code and understand. So what we have done is dot trim method, predefined method of our string class I have called, okay. Trim method is returning what? An object to me. Which object? This object. What I am doing? I am holding that object by using s1 reference variable for my future use, okay. For my future use, so I'm using this s1 variable for my future use. Now I'm printing the value of s1. What is the value? Annual. Ready? And observe here, s1 variable value is what? Annual. And I'm printing the value of es. What is the s object value data? 3 spaces, annual 3 spaces. Now it is 3 spaces. We differentiate the output, but how to differentiate this one at all scenarios means simple thing, call length method on each and every string reference. Length method is having logic to return number of elements available within the string object, okay. Now it will return, if I call s dot length, it will return 10, okay. Observe here, s dot length is what? 10. I'm sorry, I have written wrong here, okay. I'm sorry, I have written wrong, okay. S dot length is what? 10. S1 dot length is what? 4, okay. I have written that one in reverse way, but the concept is same. Please make note of this one, okay. So s1 dot length is what, guys? 4. S dot length is what? 10, okay. Let me compile and execute that one. Just a minute. Observe here, just a minute, okay. Observe here. Now let me take one class called A, okay. Let me take a class called A. Class called A with method public static void main string args, okay. Now take a string object is equals to new string of, give some 3 spaces, anil 3 spaces. Now call s dot trim method, okay. Now hold that one with s1 variable. Now print that yes, okay. Observe here, yes, and print that yes, 1 yes, okay. And find their length, okay. We have to find the length, okay. Now let me append this literal s dot length. So what will be the output? Anil Anil, and other one is what guys? 410, right? So here Anil 410. What is the source code file name here? Our source code file name is test. So let me put this one as what? Let me compile this one. How to compile? Source code file name followed by .java, java c test.java. Okay, now what is the main method? Corresponding class name capital A. Okay, what is that? Capital A. So it is what? Capital A. So Java space capital A. Okay, observe here Anil followed by 410. Okay, how internally it is removing the spaces here? Observe here it is what? 4 spaces Anil A. Okay, 4 spaces Anil A. Okay, 4 spaces Anil A. And here what you are getting? Just Anil, right? This object is having data as what? Just Anil. Okay, now observe here. Okay, observe here we are going to write that logic. Okay, simple thing, predefined method, everyone is aware of that one, but if you go for any interview they will ask the code. Okay, we have to be so specific in that area. So let's start from the scratch how to develop this code. Okay, now observe here. First let me tell the overall logic, later I go for developing the code. Okay, observe. So the same thing, whatever the logic I have written here, I will use the same thing and I will write the code. Observe that part. First I am going to access the string object data, that is a string object data. Getting? I will access the string object data. I will iterate each and every, that is I will check each and every index element. If it is a space, okay, still I will iterate. Observe my terminology, my words. If it is space, I will go here. If it is space, I will go here. If it is space, I will go here. If it is not space, I will not go here. This value will be this. Observe terminology. This index value will be 0th block value in newly created array. Okay, in a newly created array. Observe my terminology. This index element is the data or the element within newly created array at 0th index. Please friends, observe my terminology. What is that? I will go and check each and every indexes. If the particular index value is space, here it will be in this fashion. Okay, space. Okay, I will next block, and if it is space I will go for the next block. I will check. If it is space I will go for the next block. If it is space I will if it is not space, stop there. Okay, now take this index element, or else just remember of this index for our future use. Okay, and at the same time I will start checking from last index. I will take this 9. If it is space I will come to next block. If it is space I will come to the next block. If it is space I will come to the next block. If it is not space I will stop here. I will make this index element as last block element in newly created array. So here I will go and test each and every index element. If it is space I will go for the next block and I will check even this block. If it is space, fine, I will come to this block. Observe my terminology. If it is space, coming to next block. Writing this logic will be dead simple if you understand my terminology. Okay, if it is space, come to next block. If it is space, come to next block. If it is not space, be there itself. If it is space, come to next block. If it is space, come to next block. If it is space, come to next block. If it is not space, stop there, first thing. I think this is our first activity, and put this index as a safe value for our future purpose. Now in the same fashion, start from last index block. Observe here, what is this? Removing spaces from beginning to first character and from ending to last character. Overall logic converting to set of instructions that will be understandable one to our JVM. Okay, observe here. If it is last index block, value is space. Now come to next block. If this block is a space, come to next block. If this block is space, means come to next block. If this block is not space, end character only, right? This is from beginning to first character. Getting first, observe here, beginning to first character, which is non-space, okay, which is not a space. Okay, from ending to last character, which is not the space character. Getting not space. This is what? Space. So this index I will store for my future view. I will start iterating even from this last block. If it is space, go for the prior block, 8th index, prior, right? Prior, not next. It is what? Prior. Okay, 9 and 8. If it is block, come to 7th block. If it is block, come to 6th block, and make this index as a safe one for our process. Now do one thing. Take this third index block element and store within the 0th block, and take this fourth index block element and put that one as data within this, and put that one as the data within this first block, and take this fifth index block data and put that one within this second index. Now take this sixth index and put that one here. Observe, sixth index data, writing within third index data. Tricky thing, observe, these tricky things will make us complex. Those are dead simple. Observe, I will write those things. Okay, now observe. Okay, this is the logic. Finally, what I'm going to do, I will put this char array as the data within string object by using what? The constructor having argument as what? Char array. I have said this logic to you. Getting to make this char array as the data within string object. What we have to do? First create string object. So this one has been created. Now call constructor having argument as what? Char array. What they'll do? This value will reuse that one. Observe here, string object, that's it. Both are string objects. Okay, now observe here, what we have to do, you have to iterate from beginning. If you encounter any space, go to the next block until you find non-space first element. Observe here, this is not space and it is the first element, and take this index for our future purpose. This is very important, guys. Okay, this one represents this one only, this two represents what? This sixth index. Okay, this two represents this sixth index. After knowing that one, I'm going to create just 4 blocks. That is the tricky thing. Observe here, creating this array is our third tricky thing. And after creating that char array, I want to copy each and every index element into each and every index element, that is from third index to sixth index, into newly created char array block, that is starting from 0. Okay, and observe here, do I have any spaces? No spaces, nothing. So this is our trim method. So let's write the code further. Dead simple if you do focus. Okay, observe here, we are going to start that one. Before I start the logic, okay, let me tell one small thing. Here how to iterate index element, that is how to get a particular index element, For that I am going to depend upon one predefined method, that is char at method. Okay, that is char at predefined method. Okay, so here what is that method? Public return type is char, guys. Okay, that method is char at method, pass int index. Okay, this method is having logic here, logic to return, okay, logic to return the particular, to return the particular index character, to return the particular index character. Okay, if I pass here 0, it will return space. If I pass 1, space. If I pass 2, 1, 2. I mean, if I pass 2, if I pass 3, yeah. Okay, if I pass a, it will return 3, means it will return a to me. Okay, just it's getting confused, I think. Let me write that with different sketch, okay, so that you can feel comfort. Okay, public char at method int index. What is the logic? Logic to specified index character. Okay, specified index character. Okay, logic to return specified index character. Okay, now, and before I go to the actual logic, let me tell one more small thing. Can I declare the variables? Think that class A. Okay, now public static void main string array. Now observe here, int I equals to 99. Can I do declare in this way or not? Yes, we can do declare. Observe here, to do this, I required to get any permission, or am I required to do anything? No. Declaration of variables can be done without any restrictions. There is no restrictions to any programmer to define these variables. You can go for 1000, you can go for 9,099, 999, you can go, but it reduces readability. Our code will be looking ugly. You should not do like that. Okay, so this declaring variables is an option to us. I am going to use this as our weapon. Okay, observe. Okay, declaring variables. Okay, what is that? Declaring variables. Okay, declaring variable. Now observe here. Okay, now let's take a class called A, friends. Okay, now let me take a class called A. Observe here, we are going from scratch. Okay, that's why I have written all of this memory representation. This is very important to us to understand the code. Okay, now observe, this is the naked string object, friends. Internally this will be the representation. Okay, now observe here, let it be this one as what? Class A. Now one method is there, public static void main method. Now create the string object. How to create? A new keyword followed by string class constructor having argument as what? 3 spaces until 3 spaces. Okay, now come here. Okay, now come here. Okay, now let's define our own trim method. How to write that one? Let me declare that method as static, guys, because I want to access that method within the static area without creating object for class A. I hope you are having knowledge about that one. Okay, now string, what is that method means? My underscore trim method. Now let me use one argument of type what? A string. let this method return type as string, let it be, okay, let it be. Now this is the end scope of this my trim, this is the end scope of class A, starting scope, ending scope, okay. Now main method scope is there here, okay, let it be. Now I want to call that method, what is that, my hyphen trim of yes, argument is what friends, string. So let me pass this string yes. What happens at memory, this object has been created referring with yes variable, this thing not yet achieved by us, we have to write the code to achieve this one. For all of this string class constructor having argument as a string, we are having code, we are having code, that's why we have achieved this memory representation, okay. Now let's now control will come to this part, okay. Now I have one small doubt here. One of my friend has come, he is so intelligent than me. That fellow is passing a new string object, string of dummy string, no objects, I mean no elements, I mean string object has been created in this way, no blocks guys, no blocks here, char array value, this is what char array only. If I give here a, there will be one block with a and 0 index. No such type of representations, no blocks were available. You have to consider this scenario also. If this is the scenario, you have to your code has to get execute properly. And if you are passing a string object having some data through this new string class constructor, you have to perform some sort of actions, that is you have to guide the JVM to do some sort of actions, okay. So you're having two options, what are those, observe here, having no blocks, having blocks, having no blocks, two things we are having, that is two choices options we are having, getting. So if you are having two choices or options, how you can tell this information to JVM, simply by using if else selective statement, okay, conditional statements, okay, observe here, okay. Now so let me take two blocks, let it be if block, okay. Now here I said to you, a declaration of variables is what, optional to us, you can declare any number of variables, okay. Now observe here, let it be int I equals to 0, int I equals to 0. Instead of that I can assign 0 here, right, no issues to me. But what I'm going to do here is before I come to this statement, after execution of this statement, or else observe here, now what I have to write there, if selective statement expects true or false, if selective statement argument always expects what friends, true or false, getting. So how we can write that true or false, directly you can write false or true, getting. If you write true, it will get executed for all the cases. Observe here, if it is true means what happens, true means if I pass this string object, it will execute blindly, whatever the code here it is, it will execute, and there will be logical errors. You should not get that to happen, you should not make our code to execute for such type of scenarios also, that is you should instruct JVM not to execute such type of code, I mean you should not ask our JVM to execute for such type of scenarios also. For these scenarios you should make JVM to respond perfectly in a correct way, okay. What is that, observe here, okay. Now observe here, so how to check this string is having 0 blocks, and how to check this string is having 10 blocks? I'm going to use one predefined method. Observe. Length method return a value which represents number of blocks or number of elements. That's it, finished. Getting? So before I come to this statement, I'll find the length. Getting? Observe here. Let me find the length for this string object. Yes dot length. Now at memory, what will be the I variable value? Observe here. Length method returns int value. Observe here, int I equals to 9 or 10. What is this? This 10 is returning by s dot length. Declaration, initialization. Declaration and initialization means at memory this I variable value will have observe here, this I variable value will have what? Memory occupation. Okay, now what is happening? I equals to s dot length. What is that? It's 10. Okay, at memory we have I variable value as what? 10. Now after finding length, come here. If I variable value is greater than 0, observe here, if I pass this string object, what will be the I variable value? 0, right? Yes or no? Yes, 0. If I variable value is greater than 0, allow Miss JVM perform some actions or execute some instructions, otherwise don't execute anything. Getting? If I value is not greater than 0 means come to else part, put a return that is enter valid string or enter properly. Getting? Enter properly any user friendly messages such that for user it should be understandable. Enter string properly. Okay, any message, no issues. Okay, now why return I have used? Return type of my trim method is what? String. That's why I have written directly. I have used return, and I am not using these scopes for else block, because without these scopes you can take one statement, no issues. Okay, so that's why I am not taking these scopes. Okay, now observe. If the length is this one, I passed this object. Okay, this scenario has been completed. Observe here, if it is like string, that is this object, if you are passing, I variable value will be as what? 0. 0 is greater than 0? No. This one will get executed. For this object we have given correct answer. Now come here. This scenario has been finished. Now take the string object having data. Getting? String object having data. This data, friends. Okay, 3 spaces, anil 3 spaces. Now what will be the I variable value? 10. Okay, s dot length value will be as what? 10. That 10 we are assigning to I. Now I is greater than 0. Yes, it is greater than 0. Now ask our JVM to perform some sort of actions or execute some statements. Observe here, simple thing. Observe what I have said to you. First thing, from starting index to check each and every block element until or till you reach a particular block having a non-space character. Getting? Non-space character. This is what? Not space character. Take this index, block element, check whether it is space, and check whether it is space. If it is space, come to the next block. If it is space, come to the next block. If it is space, come to the next block. If it is not space, stop there itself and take that index value for our future purpose. Okay, observe here. How to take or how to get a particular index block element. How to take particular index block element? I have said to you, you have to use caret method. Logic to return specified index character. Logic to return specified index character. Getting? So this index character it will give. If I pass 0, if I pass 1, it will give space. If I pass 3, it will give to me A. Okay, it will give what? A. Okay, now observe this part. One small thing I said to you, every index, that is every array index value always starts with 0, whatever the programming language. So it is what? 0. Put this one in your brain. Okay, now come here. Now come here. Now let me take one variable int k equals to 0. Declaring variables is our option. You can declare that, no issues. Okay, now observe here. Today I have given the string which is having 3 spaces. Tomorrow I am going to give 100 spaces and Anil. Later I will give no spaces, just Anil. After 2 minutes I will give 99 spaces. Okay, 99 spaces followed by nil. Observe here. Is this being only 3 blocks? No, it can be 100, it can be 999, it can be 999 also. We don't know number of spaces will be available in advance. Okay, we don't know. So how to write or how to convey that information to JVM? Observe here. You are having 0 spaces here, 100 spaces here, 999 spaces. Here you don't have any spaces, 0 spaces. How to tell this information to our JVM? Simple thing. We don't know number of options in advance. We don't know number of options in advance. So we have to depend upon iterative statements. We have to depend upon the iterative statements. Okay, now observe here. Okay, we have to depend upon the iterative statements, either while, either for, or either do while. Let me go with while loop. Okay, now observe here. Now while. Okay, let me take while loop. Here we have to write the condition. Let it be as true, friends. I don't know the condition to write here. Let me directly write true itself. Now observe. Without curly braces, I can take only single or one statement. So I am not going to use curly braces. Okay. Now come here. I want to write some instructions. Okay, some statements. Observe.